Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Alf. I'm back here with another video, and today what I want to talk about is basically how one can find opportunity and basically learn how to monetize it correctly so that they can be part of the top 1% of earners in the country. Let's get into it. So to start off, I just want to start by reading this article by Business Tech. Basically, it's a survey that was done by Discovery on, obesity. So it says, firstly, globally, there's around 2.1 billion people that are obese, which is 30% of the population. And then it says that in South Africa, nearly 70% of women and 31% of men are overweight. Now, it's an interesting article because you can look at it, however way you want to look at it. But how I look at it is there's opportunity right here where I can push myself as a person or whoever you are to have a physique that is part of the top 1% of people in the country, meaning that you work out, you diet, you have a chiseled, nice looking body, whether you're female or male, and through this you can then, if you know how to monetize it correctly, be part of the top 1% of earners. Let me explain. So on a platform like YouTube, people consume what they aspire to or something that they cannot attain, and there will always be people like that who consume, let's say, they look at this guy work out and they like consuming that because maybe, for lack of a better word, they envy that person, or they want to just see how he's doing it, but they can't do it themselves. And can speak to all fitness people out there. You probably know some. They're killing it in this fitness game, and they know how to monetize it correctly, and therefore it has put them part of the top 1% of earners in the country. Another example, let's say you are a person who likes to cook or you like to sing. If you can learn that skill of singing or cooking so that you're part of the top 1% of people who are doing it well, and you know how to monetize it, you can actually be top 1% of earners, at least in the country. It's basically literally all about learning the skill and knowing how to monetize it. So if you come to a platform like YouTube, there's around more than 20 ways on how to monetize a channel, and some of them include AdSense. So I've just recently started in this YouTube business, but there's a criteria to get monetized. But one of the revenue generating ways you can do it through YouTube is through advertising. During your video, you can have advertisers advertise on your video and you get money off that. Another way you can do it is through affiliate marketing. So with affiliate marketing, how it works is that you basically, I'll maybe put up a link on this video description of how to buy this mic, or where to buy this mic, and every time someone clicks on it and buys a mic, I get a commission for that. So that's how affiliate marketing works. Sponsored content, you can have companies such as Samsung or whatever. They give you a device and you talk about that on your YouTube channel and they pay you for that. But where does it start? It starts off with you learning how to create content that people were willing to watch, content that creates value for people, and so you grow your viewers and your audience that way. And when you grow your audience that way, you then can be part of the top 1% of earners in the country. So the skill is content creation. You can also be someone like one of these gamers who all they wanted to do is game, and they're doing it on YouTube, but they've basically learned that skill of gaming, and they're probably doing it on YouTube because they just want to show people, but because they're so good at playing the game, people are willing to watch that. As I said, people aspire to be or to want something that they cannot have. So the people watch that, and that person who's a gamer has now an audience to which he can monetize his channel so that he can be top 1% of earners in the country. Another example would be, Casper Nyovest, one of the rappers in South Africa. He started off his journey as a rapper, killing it in the rapping industry. Arguably, he is one of the best rappers that we've known. So that means that he's top 1% of rappers in the country. So he's built a brand for himself through that. And now what he's done, he's actually ventured out into entrepreneurship. He's selling his own liqueur to people out there, but he's built the brand, he's built the audience. People know about him through the rapping game. So now he knows how to monetize that correctly, and he's earning more money. So yeah, it's basically all about, if you can identify a skill that you can do that is basically different, that sets you apart. Basically, it cannot be a skill that everyone can do. You need to be part of the 1% of people who can do that skill really well. Then you monetize it correctly, and then inevitably you'll be part of the top 1% of earners. Another example would be Drake. So Drake also started off his rapping industry, or rather his rapping game. He opened his own recording label, and he's partnered with people like, or rather companies like Nike. And guess what? He's ventured into property as well. So that's a little bit about what people don't know about Drake. He buys or sells property, and that's the game that I'm now playing. So you can extract value in a multiple of ways, a number of ways. So you can either buy property to live in, which is just a shallow way that people know property for, but you can buy it for passive income. You can also buy it for tax benefits that property gives you. There's people who buy it for flips, so they'll fix it and then they'll sell it. Imagine if you can learn how to do any one of those things in property really, really well. It's not everyone that can do that, and once you've attained that skill and you're doing it really, really well, you can come onto a platform like YouTube where you can share the value to people, and inevitably you can then extract more value in YouTube, which is going to make you part of the top 1% of earners. So yeah, it's all about the skill, guys. If you can identify a skill and learn it, then you're well on your way to being a top earner. Yeah, peace out.